Here is a great example of a nurture sequence that works really well.
Okay, let's go.
You can see that we've got two triggers here. The first one is when someone comes from this Facebook lead form, then they are going to be enrolled into this nurture sequence. The other way they can be put in is manually. So if someone has come through in the past that I would like to put into this sequence that hasn't come from this particular Facebook form, I can add the tag to their contact, blinds nurturing, and they'll be put in manually. So let's look at exactly how this works. Once someone is put into the nurturing sequence, there's a wait step of 1 day. So if I put them in today at around 9:30 a.m, tomorrow this first step will happen at 9:30 a.m. It's a series of SMSs, right? So in total, this will go for 22 days. And the first SMS is sent the day after they're enrolled. So it says, "Hi, placeholder text, contact first name. Thought you might like to see one of our recent client testimonials. Find the link below." So let's see what happens when we go to that. They're brought to the Instagram where this is a recent client testimonial. Now I've just added this to the workflow because it's a very good testimonial. It's in a related industry and it's very recent. So I found that would be a good one to put as the first SMS. Now, after another day, what happens is they receive the second SMS. Second one, "Hi, contact first name. A lot of businesses are unsure as to when they'll receive the first lead, yada, yada, yada." It sends them to a YouTube video, which I've recorded myself. If you're a small business owner and you operate a trade... So what it is crazy results in the first 2 weeks of Facebook ads. This shows 5 different accounts that I've gone through without showing the names of the client or the business, showing the results that clients received in the first 2 weeks. So then it's social proof, it's credibility, and it's very good for a second message. Then we go back and see here, after another day. So this will be on the 1, 2, 3 days after we enroll the person. They'll get another SMS at 9:30 a.m. when we've enrolled them. "Hi, contact first name. I'm all about transparency and teaching as many people, as much as I know about advertising. Here is a window covering digital playbook that we've created." Now that's an ebook that we've created specifically for window covering businesses. And one thing I'm going to show you before I go to that ebook is we've also created a subdomain called ebooks.cavallaramedia.com with all of the ebooks that we've created thus far for any industry that we have done a lot of advertising for and have a lot of clients in. So you can see that there are quite a few industries here, and we can send them relevant ebooks that are specific to them. That makes a huge difference than just sending them one generic ebook on how to do Facebook ads. So let's look at this specific ebook. See, digital playbook for growing your window covering business, and it is quite a comprehensive one as it is 66 pages long, and it goes through absolutely everything. Let's look at the table of contents. So it's by chapters. It's that long. If you like, you can go to ebooks.cavallaramedia.com and have a look at each ebook in your own time. So then after 3 days, so we've sort of stayed on their tail for 3 days in a row, then we're giving them a 3-day break. After that first 3-day break, they get another SMS at 9:30 a.m. "Hi, contact first name. Find that a lot of business owners worry they're too small to advertise." So then I send them to another YouTube video. And do you think that YouTube video is too small to advertise. Here's why you should start now. See, so I've gone and created heaps and heaps of YouTube videos on our channel so that we can then do exactly what we're doing now. We've got how to build an offer that sells itself. People don't buy things, they buy identity. Identity and values driven marketing. Social proof equals sales. Biggest problems online stores face. And then you can use each one of these to send as a different SMS, like to add value, because a lot of these people won't go and automatically check out my YouTube channel, but they will value a lot if I send the right video at the right time at the appropriate point in this sequence. Then after another 3-day period, they're hit with this SMS. Hi, contact first name. A lot of business owners I speak with don't realize why 90% of people fail with Facebook ads. And they are then sent to this one. Why 90% of people fail with Facebook ads. And then we give them another 3-day break. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 more. Hi, contact first name. A great video explaining why so many business owners, why their ads are draining their business. Do you remember? This is a very good one, because a lot of people can relate to this, because it starts off saying, do you remember when the yellow pages and the newspaper and TV were the only forms of marketing? That was before we had social media. And then it gets into the social media and why they're failing with that. So again, very relevant to people. Just make sure that every video is relevant to everyone in this sequence. Then after another 3 days, so every wait step from here is 3 days long. Another 3 days, so many business owners I speak with are unsure whether to start with Meta or Google Ads. So then, Meta versus Google. Which one converts better for your business? Then a 3-day wait step, SMS. Here's a great video I often share with business owners demonstrating exactly how we go about setting up high-performing Facebook ads. And then a bit of social proof. More than 50 service business owners have already told me it really helped them to understand exactly what's going on behind the scenes. And if you look at this, it's a very helpful video because it goes for 40 minutes. And it's a full tutorial on how to create and set up Facebook ad campaigns that perform very well in 2025. It's quite recent, 3 months old, so very applicable to the current Facebook settings. And it's a very comprehensive video where anyone can follow the video and set up basic ads that perform well by themselves. Obviously, they won't have the design and the video editing and the CRM that we provide, but it's the basics, it adds value, and really it establishes that credibility. And that's what we want. We want to build value and establish credibility. Then we've got another 3-day wait step and the final SMS. And of course, we can go and add more wait steps and SMSs to this chain, which I'm going to. At the moment, we've set it to go for 22 days. So the final one is, if you're having trouble connecting with leads once they've submitted the lead form, which is sometimes an issue that people face, I've made this video demonstrating 3 great ways to overcome this issue and really improve the connect rate. And then it's a tutorial video showing them.
Are you advertising on?
Showing them on Go High Level 3 ways by SMS, voice message, for instance, and an AI conversation bot that they can actually set up and implement inside of Go High Level by buying a phone number in the system, so that we can then set up automations that are going to really improve their connect rate. And I know this stuff works because I work in the industry. So that's the nurture sequence. It's just an example. It's a good structure for anyone to follow. So feel free to, either implement this, or if you want to become one of our clients in the future, when you do set up your online business, then I can duplicate this and adapt it to your business. So yeah, just something to bear in mind.
Okay, let's go.